right, we're standing here in front of Joe's 57 Chevy that he converted to four-wheel drive. So he's gonna get out and show us around the truck and we'll talk about some things. It's a really cool truck. Why don't you hop out? So Joe, when did you buy this truck?
1970.
So he bought this truck in 1970, and in 1974, he had the idea of converting it to four-wheel drive.
Yes.
And why did you want to convert it to four-wheel drive?
I like the way it took.
You just wanted it to sit up higher.
Sit up higher.
So it was a two-wheel drive. He converted it to four-wheel drive, and he got the donor front and rear axle and transmission transfer case out of what?
CNC wrecking yard.
And it was like a 74 Chevy half-ton?
This was out of a 69 Blazer.
Okay, yeah.
At the front and axle and rear axle and the transmission transfer case.
So he's doing all this stuff in 1974, which just wasn't happening. And in order to get the front end to fit under the truck, and this is why it came to us, he actually had to narrow the 44 front end since the bodies are narrower.
They keep the tires more under the fender wells.
So, I mean, nobody was narrowing axles back in 1974, so you found somebody who did it, huh?
Yeah, and they did it, but they didn't put the casters on correctly. That's why I had it.
Yeah, so the caster and camber was way off where they welded the C's back on, so Alan just built a new housing and tried to get all the geometry as good as possible, and then we switched his stuff over. But some of the stuff that's really cool is, let's look underneath the hood here, is he did a power steering conversion. I don't know if you can see down there at that steering box. It's actually just a Saginaw outside the frame box laying on its side on top of the frame rail. And Joe just pointed out that if you would have bought this truck as a GMC, it would have had factory power steering, right?
Yes. Two-wheel drives have power steering.
Yep.
I did not know that.
So he ended up converting it to power steering, building a motor for it, Chevy 350. It's got air conditioning. The paint job was actually from Mako.
Mako, yeah.
$3,000 paint job 10 years ago?
12
years ago, and it's still just gorgeous. And all of the metal on this truck is the original stuff, right?
Yes.
So front bumper, rear bumper, even the chains for the tailgate are the original chains that were re-chromed.
Oh yeah.
All this emblem, the mirror bar. So there's not a bunch of repop stuff, and it's a really cool truck. So walk around, check this thing out. All the original grill, all the original metal, re-chromed.
Yes. Everything's been redone.
And then if you look inside, the interior is super clean, but not over the top at all. And this is the truck that he gets in and drives it all the time.
Yes, I drive it almost every day.
Yeah.
It's just I like driving it. I get a lot of looks.
Yeah. Check out the bed. The bed's one of my favorite parts. Of course, that's not the original wood, is it?
No, but it's original. I got it out of a book.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, my wood was all rotten.
I mean, even down to this. These chains are the chains that came with it in 1957.
Yeah. The lights are aftermarket. Tail lights. Aftermarket. With the bumpers all original. Everything's original.
So it's just really cool to see a custom built four-wheel drive truck that old, still running down the road, and him still enjoying it. It hasn't passed hands. It's the original truck that he put together.
Yes, I haven't. It never will leave my hands. My daughter would take it.
All right, thanks guys.